Police are on high alert in Geraldton tonight as anger builds over the death of a woman shot dead by an officer. The lethal round was fired by a first-class constable, killing mother of one, Joyce Clark, and igniting a wave of emotion in the city. Geraldton Massey is at the local police station and Kelly Hayward is at the scene of the shooting, where distraught family members are grieving.
Family face off with police as grief,
young girl, not even 30,
turns to anger
Where's the justice and shooting an innocent poor mother?
over the death of young mother Joyce Clark.
Joyce's life mattered. Now she left behind a son. If they tasered her, they could have grabbed her. No, they got happy and pulled their guns out.
All questions police are yet to explain why, as an internal investigation gets underway. Miss Clark's sister called police last night at 6:15 asking for help to control her erratic behaviour in the suburb of Carlu. A witness says she saw Joyce Clark lunge at police with a knife before she was shot on Petrol Street. Taken to Geraldton Hospital where she died, she was 29.
No police officer goes to work with the expectation they'll have to use lethal force in the execution of their duty. Unfortunately, last night that was not the case and an officer had to use lethal force. Residents
say they heard one single gunshot.
All I heard was, get down your knees, get down, and bang. All the police was surrounding her. They was trying to bring her, they were doing CPR trying to bring her back.
Joyce Clark was released from jail on Saturday. Those closest to her say she had mental health issues but insists she was harmless. Her mother now left to care for her 7-year-old son Caesar.
Very caring, loving. Everybody, yeah. And she did anything and everything for old people and young.
She's not going to have her say. She hasn't got a voice no more.
More than 100 protesters converged on the Geraldton police station today.
This community is fractured, broken.
Including the grandmother of Miss Dew, who died in police custody 3 days after she was locked up.
The worst scenario here is no answers.
Officers doing their best to control the crowd.
As a mark of respect, everybody, we're going to lower the flag staff.
Tensions in town are deep-rooted.
It's always just terribly traumatic when somebody dies in a police shooting, obviously with a long, bad history of police relations with Aboriginal people in particular.
Police sources say the first-class constable who pulled the trigger has taken immediate leave.
It is equally traumatic for that officer.
These ones that killed our people.
In Geraldton, Kelly Hayward, 9 News.
Let's go to crime reporter Geraldton Massey. Jerry, the officer who fired the shot has taken immediate leave.
Yes, Michael, the first-class constable is off duty until further notice. Police sources tell me he is traumatised over the event. He's already undergone drug and alcohol testing as well as intensive interviews with Major Crime Division detectives and Police Internal Affairs who are running a parallel investigation. But ultimately it will be up to the coroner to decide whether the shooting was justified and whether the officer will face criminal charges. Michael.
Jerry, thank you. Kelly Hayward, you're at the scene of the shooting where Joyce Clark's family has made a plea to the public.
Well, Tomo, despite dealing with grief, they have asked the community here to remain calm. Ms Clark's mother says she just wants justice for her daughter and for police to reveal the identity of the officer who fired that fatal shot. Now, officers had this scene and this section of the street cordoned off for most of the day today while they conducted their investigation, but it will be quite some time until we figure out exactly what happened here. Michael.
A difficult time for all. Kelly, thank you.